Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most crucial tools to possess when outdoors is a survival knife. These tough, multi-role blades can tackle a wide variety of tasks. Not sure which knife to choose? We cover everything from steel to serration, tang, and more. Plus, hands-on reviews of some of the most popular survival blades. Whether you're preparing for zombie apocalypse or just setting up your campsite, the Omni Blade Machete is sure to come in handy and make you look pretty badass in the process. Described by Terex as a heavy-duty, large-scale 3-in-1 multi-tool, the 25 inches long, 8 inches wide beast is a machete, a hatchet, and a saw. Grip it one way and you can use it as a saw or machete to slash your way through the underbrush on your next jungle expedition, then flip it the other way and use it as a hatchet for campsite tasks. Handles at each end are created with replaceable paracord, and the tool ships with a sheath and a backstrap. The Omni Blade is cut from 420J2 steel, but a premium Omni Blade has also recently been announced, made from 420HC steel. If versatility and durability are your two top priorities, the Omni Blade makes for an obvious choice. It's built for the long haul, and even with minimal care, it should last many years. The giant Mouse GMF4. It's designed around the idea of the one-tool option, which means it's meant to handle everything you might need a knife for in the field. This knife is big, about 10.5 inches long from end to end, with a blade that's nearly 6 inches long. That size gives it the power to tackle tough cutting tasks with ease. The blade's made from a strong steel called N690, which stays sharp for a long time and can take a lot of use without wearing out. It's also pretty thick, about 0.192 inches, so it won't bend or break when you're working hard. The blade has a PVD stone-washed finish, which gives it a cool, dark look and extra protection against rust. The handle is red canvas micarta, which has been contoured and textured and provides an eminently secure grip even in challenging conditions, such as wet or cold. Finally, a lanyard hole is strategically placed in front of the handle to provide a safer grip when working in the bushes. In the instance a branch catches on your lanyard, the knife will be pulled forward out of your hand, whilst a classic mounted end lanyard would be pulled through your hand. To top it off, the knife comes with a beautiful leather sheath that's handmade in Italy. It keeps the blade safe and adds a touch of style to this rugged tool. All in all, the giant Mouse GMF4 is a well-crafted, durable knife that can handle just about anything you throw at it. Trust me, it'll take all you can dish out and come back asking for more. The folks at LT Wright Knives have been building quality custom and semi-custom knives for well over 10 years now. They have a strong following, and it's easy to see why after you've had a chance to use one of their knives. Special attention is paid to the handle and grip, and the Genesis Scandi is a great example. This knife is not only comfortable to use, but also safe and secure with the built-in finger guard and forward taper scales, allowing the user to hold the knife with many grips. The design of the Genesis is reminiscent of the Kephart-style bush knife, which was popularized by Horace Kephart in his book Camping and Woodcraft. The drop point is a classic design, and LT takes the time to do the small things well. The sharpened spine is ready for firework, and the high-quality leather sheath comes with a fire steel loop and dangler loop. The result is a fine knife that would be an excellent choice for general survival skills. This blade oddly satisfies my sword fantasy, with its striking resemblance to the Greek Kappa sword. Weighing in at 31.2 ounces, the top Knives Lilith feels heavy and features a slight inward curve. At 14 inches, the 1095 high-carbon steel blade is efficient and reduces the effort you need to finish the job. This thing is an eater of weeds, palmettos, and saplings, chewing through without remorse. The handle has the right amount of thickness and heft and is well contoured to make it very comfortable to wield. Because the handle tapers toward the pommel as you would expect to see with throwing knife designs, there's a finger ring that's chamfered to aid in retention. The full-tang construction ensures durability and stability, making it capable of withstanding substantial abuse. This is the blade you take with you to the jungle to clear away miles of unsuspecting brush and vine. Heavy-duty and ruggedly built perfectly describes the Mountain Scout Chopper by HX Outdoors. The full-tang blade is made of high-quality D2 steel with a hardness of 60 HRC, features a black titanium coating for added durability and rust resistance, comes razor-sharp straight out of the box, and holds its edge remarkably well. The blade has a flat grind with much less of a curve when compared to traditional kukris. Its thick rubber handles offer an impressive grip whether your hands are wet or dry. For a built-in tool, the Mountain Scout is well-balanced, rests easy in the hand, and swings with authority. It bites in deep and hard, consistently discharging large chunks of wood with each blow. I can't think of many survival scenarios where you'd regret having this by your side. The included Kydex sheath is ready for duty as well. When it comes to bang for your buck, few survival knives offer as much as the Holtzman's Gorilla Growler knife. This 12.32-inch monster has helped us dress firewood, hack the limbs from downed trees, and generally demolish a myriad of backyard chores. Much of the credit here goes to the simplicity of Growler's design. The entire knife is composed of a single piece of D2 steel with 6.92 inches dedicated to the blade. The G10 handles are beautifully textured with a hooked pommel and a finger guard keeping your hand in place. There's also a generous forward finger choil. All these features result in a wealth of possible grips, making the Growler a surprisingly versatile tool. And if plain old smashing is your thing, this knife has the heft to get the job done. It weighs in at a neat 1 pound, allowing users to put some force behind their cuts. Beyond the knife itself, the Growler comes with a Kydex sheath, ferro rod, scraper, Allen wrench, and 550 paracord. The sheath features 2 removable attachments, one designed to hold the scraper and the other to hold the ferro rod. It rides comfortably at your side and includes lashing points for alternative carry methods. The ferro rod has an overall length of over 3.5 inches with a matching G10 handle and shock cord. The scraper has the perfect blend of steel to produce high-intensity sparks with every use. Whether you're looking for a knife to tackle backyard chores or to keep in your wilderness pack, don't sleep on this high-value blade. For over a century, SOG has been crafting quality blades and tools offered at a fair price. And a fantastic example of the Texas outfit's modus operandi is the Jungle Primitives Machete. Spanning 15.3 inches overall, this USA-made machete features a 9.5-inch partially serrated blade that's positioned opposite an offset tool sawback spine. A design that's been brought to life in a powder-coated 8CR13 MOV stainless steel construction. It's a short and handy tool that cuts through brush both thick and thin. Some people hate serrations, some people love them. This knife has them. The serrations on this knife are a little deeper and more aggressive than most that I've seen, and they cut cordage and rope with ease. Moreover, the sawback allows you to chop hefty branches and wood. The Kraton handle, it's extremely comfortable and helps you resist hot spots, blisters, and sore hands after a day of chopping. The compact size also makes it relatively easy to carry and pack in and out of the great outdoors. When it comes to bang for your buck, few survival knives offer as much as the Schrade SCH-F52 Frontier. Much of the credit here goes to the simplicity of Schrade's design. The entire knife is composed of a single piece of 1095 high-carbon steel with 7 inches dedicated to the blade. The thermoplastic elastomer handle is beautifully textured with a hooked pommel and finger guard keeping your hand in place. There's also a nice patch of thumb jimping up top and a generous forward finger choil. All of these features result in a wealth of possible grips, making the SCH-F52 a surprisingly versatile tool. It weighs in at a neat 1 pound, allowing users to put some force behind their cuts. Beyond the knife itself, the SCH-F52 comes with a comfortable sheath, complete with a pouch containing a ferro rod, striker, and sharpening stone. That essentially makes this a complete survival knife kit for less than half the price of some of the more premium models on this list. Perhaps my all-around favorite survival knife, the Joker Nomad, is a plain-edge survival knife made from Bowler N695 stainless steel. Joker has built the Nomad to be a beast of a knife at 9.75 inches long with a blade length of 5 inches, weighing a mere 10 ounces. The Nomad not only fits comfortably in your hand, but also possesses sufficient heft to withstand substantial use and abuse. The cutting performance of this knife is absolutely fantastic, making quick work of just about any material you might need to slice or chop through. With that said, the knife is not really designed or balanced for chopping use, but it works adequately for that and perfectly for batoning wood. Whether you're using it to cut through hardwoods or even treated lumber, the Nomad's up to the task. The thoughtfully designed micarta handle accommodates medium to large hands with ease and ensures your hand stays safely away from the blade. Completing the package, the Nomad comes with a genuine leather sheath. There are some things that no picture could ever do justice. The ESEE Junglas is one of those things. Words cannot describe the feeling of immense power when you hack through a thick branch. It's big, it's tough, and it's ready to tame the wilderness. The blade is a long drop point made in a .188-inch thick piece of 1095 high-carbon steel. It does two things well, chopping and batoning. You can span large logs with this knife and beat the Junglas through pretty much anything. The handle of the Junglas is simple, but it's done right. The scales are two large slabs of canvas micarta, which provide good grip and durability. Extra steel protrudes from the pommel, and you can use that to crack nuts or the skull of a zombie invader. The original Junglas now sees service with counter-narcotics operators, adventurers, and woodsmen globally, but is still a behemoth with a 10.375-inch blade. The more compact Junglas 2 model, like the SE6, is a great all-around tool that blends survival, hunting, camping, and tactical applications perfectly into one great-looking package. If you choose this one, I'd pair it with a smaller knife. Shy of 16 inches in total length, this knife is a true Bowie. And the 10-inch 420A stainless steel blade married with the high-impact scale grips and a spiked tip makes it a stunner. From the sharp chisel point to the saw back to the half-serrated cutting edge, every side of the massive blade wants a job. It also features a titanium electroplated finish that adds to its sleek military-style aesthetic. And if plain old smashing is your thing, this knife has the heft to get the job done. It weighs in at 2.4 pounds, allowing users to put some force behind their cuts. The knife comes with a heavy-duty nylon sheath that's both durable and practical. There are multiple attachment options, so you can strap it to your belt, backpack, or wherever's most convenient. The M48 Ops Combat Bowie is heavy, which may rob some of its self-defense value, but if you're a beast and have some arm strength, this may be the Bowie you want if a pick-sticking match starts. Survival knives come in many shapes and sizes these days, but history has selected a handful of designs that stand the test of time. One of them is the kukri, a knife that got its start in Nepal. Fast forward to today, the Odin's Toothpick updates the kukri as a modern tactical and survival knife. At 15 inches overall, the Odin's Toothpick is a formidable chopper. The 9.84-inch blade of this knife is crafted from 0.39-inch thick 9CR18 stainless steel with a rust-resistant coating. At 42 ounces, the knife bites in deep and hard, consistently discharging large chunks of wood with each blow. It has a forward-weighted tendency, though not as much as some choppers or even a traditional kukri. However, the blade curve accentuates swinging power and presents the edge at an angle in relation to the target, so the knife shears on contact. The ultra-ergonomic handle is machined black G10 fastened by 3 Torx head screws. The grip features an integral front guard and a flared butt to prevent backward sliding of your hand. Moreover, the knife comes with an expertly designed Kydex sheath. The rig's leather dangler attachment permits the heavy knife to swing and pivot freely on your belt in response to your movements, being accidentally snagged on brush, etc. Having the knife swing freely makes it more comfortable to carry. This minimalist survival knife can be easily converted into a spear, and it's pretty much indestructible, doesn't weigh much, and takes a keen edge. It has a hollow handle that allows the knife to be affixed to a shaft for use as a spear or harpoon. A honing steel is included in the sheath so you can touch up the blade if necessary. It may not give you a shaving sharp edge, but you can fix any nicks without having to regrind it. The cold Steel Bushman has an almost cult-like following among its users, and some of the mods they make to this knife make it a real standout. Add a retention strap to the sheath and you have a very capable survival knife that can be pressed into a variety of roles.